and welcome to the Awareness Channel. My name is TC. So I just be sitting here chilling, you know what I mean? And watching content and doing research and things like that. And I feel like this as far as Mississippi goes, because they still doing the same thing that they have been doing since slavery, since before slavery. And that is lynching black people. Now, it ain't just Mississippi, but we focus it on Mississippi now because they seem to be on a whole nother level with this shit. And the powers that be are protecting and or cooperating with the people that doing the lynching. Now, the last baby girl that they lynched that I heard about was the baby girl that they put up in the tree so high until the firefighters had to go up there with a ladder and get her down. I wonder if the firefighters that went up there with the ladder to get her down ain't the same motherfuckers that put her up there in the first place. But I digress. I mean, because, we don't know who them motherfuckers was with those masks on, do we? I mean, no disrespect to firefighters, but I done seen some real fucked up ass firefighters. Because, they just the flip side of the police. But as far as Mississippi goes, we need to motherfucking let them have Mississippi. Every black person that can leave Mississippi should fucking leave Mississippi. There should be a mass exodus out that motherfucker. Economically, physically, politically. You should isolate that fucking state. And all the black people down in Mississippi, get together, pool y'all money, and get the fuck up out of there. And for the people that can't get out, figure out some way to help them get out. You feel me? Otherwise, y'all gonna have to stand and fight right there. Y'all gonna have to make y'all last stand right there in motherfucking Mississippi. And whatever happens, happens. And I mean draw the attention of the whole country down there. Because this shit right here is not sustainable. This is not sustainable. They are seem to be feeding off of this. So like I said, by they I mean the powers that be, the people whomever is doing this. And they blatantly lying to you about what happened. Unless, right? They got it written into their civil code that a suicide could mean you provoke people into doing this to you, so you did it to yourself. I used to read these novels back in the day, these slave novels, Mandingo and Drum and all that, and there was a bunch of them, Falconhurst Fancy and all that. It was these authors. One of them's name was Kyle Onstadt. Oh, and Lance Horner. These guys used to write these books back in the day about slave plantation life, and I used to read them. And in those books, you learned a lot about the mentality of the slave master and why the N word is such a powerful word. But anyway, I used to read those slave novels back in the day, and the whole thing was black people were just like a pig or a dog or a sheep. And anytime something happened to a black person, well, they must have had it coming. They must have did something. They did it to themselves. They deserve whatever happened to them. Well, if it did that, that's what they used to say. Well, the white dude to say something. Well, sheriff, he made what do you he was reckless eyeballing me. Oh well, and I guess he deserved whatever happened to him. And now they just calling it a suicide. So you mean to tell me though, down in Mississippi, you got a group of motherfuckers running around in the middle of the night, broad daylight. I don't know when they running around, but you got a motherfucker group of people running around, kidnapping people, snatching people up, hanging them up high in a tree, just like that. Nobody sees anything. Everywhere's well, maybe not Mississippi because they so fucking broke, but usually everywhere has cameras. Cameras are on street lights and everything. And no camera caught anything. No gas station camera caught a group of motherfuckers riding through. None of that. Everybody and their mama, except me, watches crime dramas all day long. And now all them shit to do is depend on video cameras. And track where people went from 1 hour to the next hour. And ain't nobody been able to track none of these people who doing this viciousness to these black people in Mississippi. I say this, like I said earlier, let them have that fucking state. Every cracker in the goddamn country need to move to Mississippi. And every black person or white person with any sense should move the fuck out and let them have that fucking cesspool and then see how good they do. You feel me? So I'm calling for official fucking boycott of Mississippi. Carve that fucking cancer out of the United States. Or ship all of the redneck, MAGA mouth motherfuckers who want to be there to Mississippi. And all of the black people and the Asian people and the Latino people and the whatever other kind of people who don't want to live in this goddamn savage area, come on up out of there. There's plenty other places for us to go. We did that migration one time. We can do it again. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that, you don't want to boycott Mississippi, you don't want to stand up, then you're going to have to stand and fight. You're going to have to burn that bitch up and draw the attention of the whole nation down to Mississippi. You dig me? That's what I think. You know, just my opinion, but that's what I think. Gonna need to happen in Mississippi. But what say you? Let me know down in the comment section what you think. I will catch you all on the next one. TC, and I'm out. Peace.